Good morning once again, and welcome back to the second episode of the day. As I promised in my first video, I'm gonna show you the Bvlgari Aqva Amara. I'm gonna do an exclusive take on this. I have shown this in my three orange video fragrances video, so I just thought I'd talk a bit detail because many people are interested in this fragrance, right? So I hope some of you actually watched my fragrance journey, how it started and my story. So it's a bit long video, but I just had to share my story. So yeah, I hope some of you watched it, right? So let's look into the House of Bvlgari. This is the fragrance from House of Bvlgari. I'm gonna try to keep it shorter than the previous video. So this particular fragrance, Aqva Amara, it's, as you know, it's a flanker for very popular, one of the summer freshies sort of a fragrance, Bvlgari's original Aqua. Okay, the deep green bottle looks the same design, but that one has the I think the top is bit silver, and then the bottle is dark green. I also happen to own I don't own that one because I just somehow didn't get it. This is the other bottle that I own, Bvlgari's Aqva Amara, which is also very beautiful. All right, so basically, yeah, let's look into the third flanker. They also have Aqua line. They also have the Aqua Tonic line, which has the Aqua Marine Tonic and Aqua Tonic. So they have more or less 5 fragrances from this line. So this is the third flanker. All right, so this was introduced in the year 2014. It's EDT concentration, and I have the 100 ml bottle with me, the big bottle. All right, and then there's also, I think, the 50 ml bottle, smaller bottle, which is easier to handle. And then they also have the miniature, the small one, which doesn't come with a spray. The small one, 5 ml or something, 15 ml, doesn't come with the spray. They just come with a cap. You take it out and use it like a, like, I don't know, use it like dab it and then put it like that. All right, so like a splash. So this particular fragrance is classified as citrus, aquatic, balsamic. All right, kind of interesting fragrance, different kind of a fragrance. It's a, trust me right away, let me tell you, this is not a mass pleasing or mass crowd fragrance sort of fragrance. Very understated, very different kind of fragrance. All right, and the House of Bvlgari actually have a lot of luxurious products. Their jewelry, they are known for their presentation. I'll show you in a bit. When I'm showing the presentation of this, I'll show you what I mean by presentation. They are very particular about their details when they do some presentation. Their bottles look kick-ass, their presentation looks top of the class. Prada, Bvlgari, they really give you the sense of luxury. They're very luxurious house. All right, so let's show you the presentation first. Okay, why not? This is the box, very beautiful, copper, golden, that sort of color. All right, this is Bvlgari. Center, it's a bit copper colored. It looks very nice, right, with against the light. Aqva Amara, 100 ml, whatnot. And then the back you get written Bvlgari, some of your ingredients here, all your stickers and whatnot. And I think it's the House of Italy. Yeah, Bvlgari's House of Italy. So yeah, very nice detail on the box. Huge box, by the way. This is like, as you can see, it covered my whole head. So very big box it comes in. Let me show you one other thing, because usually I don't do this for other boxes. Let me show you the inside of the box, how nicely it's done. So this is how securely they put it inside. There is the bottle goes inside and sits very securely. All right, so many layers of cup, paperboard and whatnot, cupboard. So inside there's a holder for the bottle to sit very securely. And then if you fold all that, you're gonna see some nice detailing here. Bvlgari perfumes, House of Bvlgari, the website, and then also embossed here. It's like from the back. It also has some on the the sign at the back also is pretty evident. So many companies don't bother to put such details. Bvlgari's do. So any Bvlgari you buy, more or less, you're gonna be ensured with very nice presentation. All right, so this bottle is very difficult. It's a pain in the ass because it's a fingerprint magnet. I have to keep wiping it, otherwise it catches a lot of your fingerprints. So the presentation on this bottle, I think this is the best looking bottle from the line. It's absolutely amazing. I cannot explain. It looks like Mars. I told this before. The color, everything looks like those red moon, Mars, those sort of futuristic sci-fi films where Vin Diesel will be acting. Like Sahara, the desert, and then what else? He's like that character he plays with these big goggles and stuff. You know that movie, right? So yeah, so basically it says Aqva Amara. One tip, before I show the presentation. If you try to wipe it, don't wipe it very vigorously. I told you about my aquamarine. As you can see, some of my writing, it's becoming a bit, you know, going away because I wiped it very hard. I don't know why bottles do that, you know. Usually it's not supposed to come off no matter how much you rub, but anyway, don't rub it. This part, the writings will come off, okay. And then the top is shiny, but it's plastic, very nicely done. It's one of the unique most bottles in the whole designer's game, whole fragrance game. Doesn't sit anywhere because, as you can see, the size is like a droplet, water droplet, so you have to have a holder or you just lay it down like this, okay. It should be like this. So yeah, that's a bit painful, but anyway, it says Aqva Amara. The juice, you can see the atomizer, you can see through it. It's golden and copper color. The back, sorry about being dirty. This says Bvlgari here. The sprayer is here. Sprayer works really fine, one of the best sprayers. And then here it's, you get your sticker at the bottom. So I think the bottle color itself is like this. The juice color is plain, all right, just like the Aqua line. So 10 out of 10 for the presentation. Absolutely, never mind the fragrance, how it's gonna be. Beautiful presentation, love this. I bought this bottle because of this presentation. Couldn't resist. All right, so yeah, it's a interesting one. So 10 out of 10 for presentations. All right, so let's go to the meaning of this name. What is Amara? So I have to talk about a little bit. Why? Because the name is very interesting. It means a lot of things. All right, okay, first of all, the one intended for this particular fragrance, okay, it's Amara in Italian. Italian means bitter water, so that's what this represents, and I'll tell you why it is named like the way it is, right? Apart from that, in Sanskrit it means immortal. Amara means immortal, okay. And then also in Mongolian it means peaceful. So I just studied a little bit on the name because the name is very beautiful. I love the name Amara. Then if you watch Supernatural, the TV series, there is this dark character, the lady who plays Amara, who's like a scary character. It's something like a myth, and then it's like there since before beginning of time, battling with God and death, whatnot. This of course is a fantasy, but then nice to know that. And I think there's Amara for the movie The Ring. So the little lady, she is like the scary girl, Amara. Yeah, so you can see it's interesting. So when I look at this, more than bitter water comes to my mind is the movie The Ring. You know, if you know The Grudge, The Ring, the scary horror movie, the girl that comes out of the TV and then crawling and creeping towards you. Yeah, somewhat it reminds me, this fragrance reminds me of her. Okay, so enough with the name, so let's go to the notes. All right, so okay, first of all, also before the notes, the price is around on this fragrance. If you pay retail, I don't know about discounted prices, maybe you can get much cheaper. I saw in US people are getting it for 20-30 bucks. If you can get it, great. But this part of the world, we're paying around $70 US for the smaller bottle, which is 50 ml, and then I think the up to $100 US for this particular 100 ml bottle. So not cheap. Okay, so the notes, not a very long list of notes, but then I'll tell you the notes breakdown. Doesn't describe the fragrance quite. Okay, so the notes: Sicilian mandarin, sea and water notes, neroli, Indonesian patchouli leaves, right, and olibanum, which is frankincense oil. Okay, it's like, you know, we call it kismis, you know, it's like yeah, if you Google, you'll know what olibanum is, right? So basically there goes my notes. Okay, so let me tell you what this particular fragrance smells like. As I told you, the spray works really fine. I'm using today, my scent of the day is this, which I'm wearing on my neck. So basically my hands are free today. So La Nuit de l'Homme, today I really felt like it's a cold day. Beautiful fragrance. Okay, so let's just see the sprayer. All right, you can spray a little bit, you can spray a lot. Okay, see, there's a short spray, and you do a full spray, it goes like beautiful burst of juice. So for the sprayer itself, 10 again. Yeah, let it dry down. It smells really interesting. So first of all, let me tell you one thing. It's not cup of tea for many people. Okay, if you guys want something safer, go with aquamarine or the aqua. That's more likely your cup of tea. It's more safer. That one is easier to like. This one is a bit challenging. Not to say it's a bad fragrance, it's a very good fragrance. It's a difficult to understand fragrance. It's a unique fragrance. So yeah, first opening burst, the Sicilian orange. I don't know if it's Sicilian orange or any orange. It's a dark orange. If you think of the orange, if you take out the peel and you put it in the sun to dry, and it's like, before you put it in the sun, you know, like you put those orange peels in the sea water, you know, where there's a lot of seaweed and a bit salty water, and it's a bit, you know, bitter. That's where it's gonna get, like, you know, the roots and the plants rather in the underwater world, that mixes with that orange peel. Yeah, that's what you get aged. If you think of Terre d'Hermes, not quite the same, but if you think of ultra zest, not that zesty, but then it has that mature opening to it, just like Terre d'Hermes. That's why many people hate it. Youngsters hate it. I saw Jeremy putting it in his top summer fragrance once, but it didn't get that love that much. Many people, they didn't like it because they said it's not their cup of tea. But then yeah, that orange comes up, okay? And then what else? It has that sea and water notes, definitely. I smell the signature neroli also. This has a very beautiful neroli note, aqua marine and aqua, the orange. I think this one especially, it has a neroli, very light, sort of Sicilian orange, and then, you know, that orangey feel, and then the orange blossom, and as well as some like lemon, sort of citrus, yeah. So it mixes with citrus with that mature orange. It doesn't open up that bright. It's a bit bitter, means it's a bit laid back. All right, it's a bit more like there's no smile involved. When you put this on the aqua marine, you're gonna be like bright sunshine, and then yay, hey, good morning, you know, I'm a Barbie girl, you know, just, you know, stupid. Okay, this one smells like it's going to be a mature gentleman right from the beginning. It has the seriousness. It has that bit of feel like sand. I don't know how to explain it. If you're on the beach, maybe feel of sand, and then slowly it's going to that smoky, incensey side, as well as the sea notes. So combination of all that, very weird combination. So think of that orange peel in the bitter water, a little bit salt, watery notes, the sea, air and breeze. Someone is burning incense and you're doing your yoga on the beach side before the sunset. This is a sunset. This is a fragrance you can wear, best suited during the sunset by the beach. You are looking at the sun, it's going down, right? And then you're doing yoga, and some incense is burning next to you, and you can smell that orange leaves, not orange leaves, orange peel from the sea water, the bitter water, and it's all coming to you at the same time. You know, you can smell sunset. Yep, that's what this one basically goes to. All right, then the dry down, you know, the dry down will come very fast, like maybe 15 minutes to 20 minutes. The citrus is gonna disappear. No more citrus already. All right, then you're gonna start getting the patchouli leaves, bit darker. You know, patchouli, it's used in Amen, you know, Fahrenheit. So a lot of those darker side, you know, it dry down and go to the darker side. They try to attempt that. So Jacques Cavalier is the perfumer for this. So he created the original, and then he tried to create something different. So then some people say this one actually is it was not necessary to come out with this, you know, it's like a redundant kind of a purchase for you if you own the other one. Somehow I say it, but the thing is, you know, if you really love fragrances and you're a collector, you definitely want to get this bottle, because the dry down, it gives you something else that the others don't give you. These ones, they go in different direction. This is a darker version from the whole line, okay, Aqua line. If you're a little, like, let's say you're in school or college and younger, you may not appreciate this. I think Jeremy compared this with the Virgin Island water. Girls love this. This is much cheaper than Virgin Island water of Crete. Yeah, but if you're looking for certain fragrance that is fresh at the same time, bit manly, sophisticated, and I would see a person who's 30, in his 30s, 25 and up, 30s, he can like this. If you're into earthy, sort of dirty, sometimes, you know, like soil, if you imagine soil and a lot of this natural, you know, dirtiness of the earth, at the same time freshness after the rain. Yeah, I can say it, rainy day scent. For summer it's nice, but in the extreme heat it doesn't work. It goes away very, very fast. So longevity on this is kind of like tricky. It goes and comes back, you know, it's like one of those tricky ones. So sometimes you get like 2 hour stops. But then if you're wearing it in the right time, let's say evening onwards, after sunset and a little bit cooler, okay, you're gonna get that feel of sand by the beach and the sunset, and you're gonna get like 5 to 7 hours sometimes also. Yeah, that's how strange this is. All right, so longevity, I'm gonna give this 6 to 7. Okay, so 6 on the bad days, or let's say 5 in the bad days, 7 to the good days. So it's not bad, it's decent. Projection for this is more closer to the skin. It doesn't project like so brightly as the aquamarine. Just giving you example side by side so you can have some idea. So this one is a bit more like proper your proper summer freshie. This is not actually a proper summer freshie. This is more like not everyday wear. It could maybe a signature scent or something, but this is something different. This is something you wear once a month to remind yourself. Like if you like dermis or for office, I think this is gonna make a perfect office scent because it sits close to the skin. But people come close to you, they can smell you. You know, within your 2-3 feet, they can smell this. And compliment wise, this one may not be that much complimented like many other fragrances. This one is not easily liked. This one, it will be a challenge. It will be a bit challenging to you, for you to like it and for others to get used to it, you know. That sort of a fragrance. So for me, I love this fragrance, you know. I dig the presentation, I love the smell, the dry down, because I love it or hate it fragrance. If you guys already don't know, it's not a must buy for sure. If you ask me if it's a must buy or not, it's not a must buy, because it's likely you're gonna buy Sauvage and gonna be more safer easily. Sauvage in the same class, but projection and longevity and then compliment factors are absolutely crazy. It's a mass crowd pleaser. This is not that kind of fragrance, which is why I love it. This one, I would bring it out once a month or twice a month, just to remind me of those times in Malaysia when I used to sit by the beach by myself, looking at the sunset, just thinking of life, a lot of this philosophies and whatnot. Yep, reminds me of that. Beach, sand, the red moon, Mars, sort of this weird sci-fi movies that Vin Diesel is in. Yeah, that sort of a fragrance. So for compliments, it's let's say 5 out of 10. Okay, because it's right in the middle. Many people love it. Those who love it, they really like it. Those who cannot take it, they won't take it, because it gives out that bitter. It doesn't have the sweetness quite. It has the fruitiness, bit of mature fruitiness, but doesn't have the sweetness. So if you're looking for sweet fragrances, maybe you avoid this one. All right. But then if you want something different in the collection, you're that kind of a collector, you are looking for something that is different from your entire collection, and then you are living in, let's say, LA or somewhere the sun is up shining, like you are living by the, you know, if you're Dexter, I would see Dexter wearing this, you know, our favorite serial killer, Miami, LAPD, or no, where is he working? He's the investigator, he's a blood splatter analyst. Yeah, so obviously our favorite, Dexter is a favorite character. I see Dexter wearing this because he's on his boat and he's on in the sea, and he's a bit darker, incense, a lot of mysterious stuff about him. I see Dexter. This could be Dexter's signature scent. If you love Dexter, give it a try if you want to be Dexter. All right, so basically, yeah, that's about it. I think that's all that I have to say about this fragrance. Overall mark out of 10, I'm gonna give this, in my book it will get 8.5, because of, I don't care about its longevity and then, you know, sometimes weird performance issues. It's just how it makes me feel. The earthy orange, bit weird, all those good memories of Malaysia. Yeah, because I'm in my 30s, I'm 35, so I can appreciate it. So for younger people, give it a try if you really like, but I think you'll be better off with Aquamarine and the original Aqua. Those are more easier to like. All right, so for people who are elder gentlemen like me, I'm not saying it's an older gentleman, but yeah, it has that mature side, right? You can wear this with a suit, you can wear this for a formal occasion. That's what I also feel, which is not the case with the other ones. All right, so yeah, 8.5 for me. All right, so that's my review for this beautiful Aqva Amara, and do let me know how you like it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get more dislike than the like. All right, but still I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. All right, so I hope everybody having a great day, smell good, and then try to, you know, cheer up others with, you know, whatever way you can. All right, try to make someone's life better, try to help out people, try to enjoy, try to stay cheerful. Okay, so that's all for today, and I'll talk to you soon. See you. Bye bye.